Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Free the People, aka Free. Just here, just trying to deliver some advice, some good news for you guys. This video is definitely is geared towards and aimed at all the musicians. Locally, I know a lot of musicians who are trying to make it, who really want a little tidbit of advice on how to further themselves on their pursuit towards being successful, whatever that is. And so I just kind of want to impart one or two things I was thinking about today that can definitely help you do that. So first, before I go into that, I just want to kind of point and gear out to which kind of person this video is for. This is for like that local musician, whether you are by yourself, you're a musician, or you're within a group and you're hungry, you really want to make it. You have a good sound, maybe you're talented uh, in some sort of way, but you're really just trying to find some extra exposure. Like, how do I get known? How do I make my name or my image a brand so other people could really get behind it and to like my music and further myself in that. Well, I just want to say first and foremost, I think that a lot of musicians, a lot of cats that want to go out there and make it, whether you're singing, whether you're rapping, whatever it is, I just think how you think and how you go about things is incorrect. For example, a lot of people hold the concept of, all right, if I want to be famous, I got to blow up. Like, I have to be everywhere. I have to blow up everywhere. I have to be like the hottest thing everywhere, and that's not true. One of the biggest mistakes musicians or artists make is that they want to blow up too big too soon. In marketing, they said, whenever you have a product or wherever you have a service, you have to gear it towards like a certain group of people or a certain kind of people, and you have to select what they call a demographic. And as musicians, as an artist or as a band or as a group, the number one biggest mistake or that could kill your ego and definitely stop the momentum of what you're doing, or something that could be so discouraging if real early on, as soon as you start pursuing music, you just cast your net way too large. And so you want to be the hottest thing in Chicago, New York, Los Angeles, your backyard, Miami, Atlanta. You just want to be the hottest thing everywhere, and that's not right. And I'm going to tell you how. So first, the concept of I want to blow up. All right, that whole concept is kind of related to or taken from, the image of a bomb. When you blow up, you're like a bomb. You're like boom. Like something that people can't ignore. But if you really think about that concept itself, a bomb, first of all, blowing up is a bomb. When you think of something kind of blowing up, that can be a representation of what you think. And so a bomb that blows up, you got to think of it. A bomb is in one location. Rarely if ever you see something blowing up and it's like 8 different locations. No, a bomb blows up in one place. And what it does is it blows up so much in that one place or that area, everybody in the area notices. And so as a musician, that correlates to, instead of trying to be the hottest thing everywhere, be the hottest thing where you're at. Your city or your hometown or just an area. It doesn't really matter. Just one specific general area, like just blow up there and be the hottest thing there. You know what I mean? Like, could you imagine, someone who goes to a city, fairly large and not too small, and you become the hottest thing in that city, then people start to recognize you and people will start talking about you. Newspapers will start picking you up, or magazines will start writing about you, or radio will start talking about you, or just even people, word of mouth will start getting around that you may be the hottest thing in, XYZ place. Like, you're the hottest thing there. And then that's when you really start to turn heads. because when A&Rs or record labels is looking for artists to sign, or the next people coming up, they're like, wow, man, like, who's the hottest rapper out of Florida, or who's the hottest rapper in Miami, or who's the hottest rapper, that's doing this kind of genre of song, or in this particular place. So I think it's beneficial to you as a solo artist or as a group is to stay in one place and blow up. And second thing, I just kind of want to give you an example, or a short, like a short story as to how that may happen. Is, if you try to literally run around 5 or 6 different cities and try to be the hottest thing in those cities, most likely you're not, because each city there's already people there trying to make it musically just like you. So now you're competing on multiple fronts against a whole group of people. You know what I mean? And so you're gonna tire yourself out. You're gonna waste your funds. All your resources are gonna be depleted on trying to be the hottest thing in these 5 or 6 cities. But when you in one city and you the hottest thing, you pick your neighbor, you show your music, or you share your music to your neighbor, to your street, to your block, to your neighborhood. You know what I mean? To your downtown area, wherever things are popping, wherever the clubs are, or the nightlife is, or whatever the case may be. Once you become the hottest thing in that city, and then like people from other areas, or people an hour away, 2 hours away, 5 hours away, 10 hours away, they're gonna be like, yo, man, have you heard of that? That cat down there, you know what I mean, or over there? Yeah, man, like that's all I hear. When I go into that city, or when people talk about that city, that's the first name to pop up. Or that's the name that comes in the conversation. And that little scenario right there just proves the fact that being the hottest thing in your area is better than trying to be the hottest thing everywhere, which you will never be. There's like artists like T.I., artists like John Mayer, or any kind of artist in every that's made it, that has a deal, or that has sold millions of records, or songs, or iTunes sales. They have millions and millions of dollars, and they're not even the hottest thing everywhere. They're just the hottest thing wherever they choose to focus their music on, whatever they choose to perform, or to like really make their home base. So if people who already made it in the industry already have money, already have a record deal, already have record labels, publicists, and all these things, if they're not the hottest thing everywhere, and they have all the resources at their fingertips, what makes you think as a new artist, you're just gonna go out there and just be the hottest thing everywhere? It's not gonna happen. Now, yes, you can be online and you can blow up online. You can go viral. You know what I mean? That's a whole nother thing that has to do with social media. But as for like physically being out there, and pushing your music and trying to make a difference, just keep at it. Don't get discouraged. Don't quit. And quitters never win, and winners never quit. So just keep at it, and that mantra, and keep that thought process. And so that's kind of what I want to let y'all know, man. I just want to be an inspiration to you guys. I just want to give off anything that I know that could help you get closer to your dreams, man. It's Free to People, delivering another video, man. Make sure y'all check out some of the other videos too, man. We love y'all, and just keep on watching these videos. Peace.